Mic on. Mic on. Mic on. Mic on.
Hello, everyone. How's everyone doing? Hello, everyone. How's everyone doing? Um, before we get started, um, let us know in the comments down below. Um, Welcome to everyone to this year's Pinoys on Parliament 2022 Talent Showcase. I'm your host, Danielle Barbajo, and if you didn't already know, I am the Director of Social and Cultural Affairs, and I am so excited for all of you to see our lineup for this evening. Get ready to laugh, feel kilig, be in awe of the raw talent, and maybe grab your tissues. Before we hit it off, I would like to acknowledge that I'm from Winnipeg, Manitoba, Treaty 1 territory, the ancestral lands and traditional territory of the Anishinaabe, Cree, Oji-Cree, Dakota, and Dene peoples, and on the national homeland of the Red River Métis. Acknowledging this truth is important, yet only a small part in cultivating strong relationships with Indigenous communities. With that being said, please feel free to type in the chat where you all are coming from. Okay, I know there's people from Manitoba, Ontario, BC, New Brunswick. Where y'all at? I want to know. I want to know. Okay. Okay, once again, how is everyone? Are we all excited? Because I definitely am. There will be 3 giveaways from us, but in order to win, you have to be the first person in the chat with the correct answers to our questions. To find out who won each giveaway, stick to the end of the showcase. I ask a question and you comment down below. 2 gift cards will be given away, worth $25, and one will be worth $30. Oh my gosh, isn't that fun? That's crazy. Ooh, money, 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 money. You have the choice to which local business you want to support with the gift card that we'll give you. And don't forget, we also have 5 giveaway packages from local Filipino-owned businesses here in Canada. And the winners of each gift package will also be announced at the end of our showcase. Also, if you are interested in being part of an amazing team planning events and activities for next year's POP, be sure to send in those applications. Elections will be coming up for the next year's exec team. And lastly, this showcase is sponsored by CRF, the Canadian Race Relations Foundation. Thank you so much. Okay, I'll leave it up to Hirsch to introduce our first guest greeter.
Our first guest greeter is Greg Enriquez. He's a mechanical engineer and a prop maker known for his replica of superhero costumes on his social media and YouTube channel Propway. Greg takes the most popular costumes from Marvel and DC movies and teaches others how to make them in a simple and fun way. In addition to this, Greg is very close to his family and loves playing sports. Give it up for Greg Enriquez.
Hi everyone, my name is Greg Enriquez, and you might know me by my viral Family Feud answer. I want to say sit on it. Yes! But more importantly, I am a mechanical engineer and maker. My passion is really in building things and working with my hands. I love making superhero replica props, and I teach others how to make their own props on my YouTube channel called Propway. I am so grateful to be part of such an amazing initiative set out by Pinoys on Parliament and to join together with so many other talented and powerful Filipinos. In today's world, it is so important to continue to share our talents and our passions with others, and even more so to uplift others. So I just want to thank you, and I wish all of you continued success.
Our next performers are the exciting power pop punk trio, the 1221, that was originally formed in Manila, Philippines. A newly signed artist of Black Sheep Records and Viva Records Philippines, they've released singles and have been featured on CBC Manitoba. Back in early 2020, the band had a successful tour of Manila, Philippines, from playing well-known venues to performing on live television on GMA7 and Net25. The brothers also won the 2019 Jim Beam National Talent Search in Winnipeg and performed at Canadian Music Week in Toronto soon after that. They also opened for Arnold Pineda of Journey and has been featured on the cover of University of Winnipeg's The United Fiber music issue in 2018.
Hi, we're the 1221, band of brothers from Winnipeg, Manitoba. Thank you so much for inviting us to be part of this wonderful event.
We'll be performing our latest single, Far Away, under Black Sheep Records Manila and Viva Records Philippines.
And you can follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at the 1221 Music. And we're also on Spotify and Apple Music.
Let's continue sharing our talents as Filipino-Canadians.
Peace, one love.
Wow. What a way to open the showcase. I was literally like this the whole time, giving the pop punk vibes. So that was Roman Maceda on vocals and guitars, and twins Rico Maceda on bass and vocals, and Roque Maceda on the drums. Can you believe that they are signed with Black Sheep Records and Viva Records? That is so crazy to me. Like, those are two really big names in the music industry, especially in the Philippines. And to the delegates in Manitoba, stay tuned for their next appearance at this year's Manitoba Filipino Street Festival on June 18, 2022. Next, we have Carla to introduce our first delegate performer.
First up, we have Jaden Kadag. Jaden is actually a first-year university student studying kinesiology at the University of Manitoba. His parents came from the Philippines in the 1990s, and now he takes pride in preserving and promoting Indigenous Filipino culture here in Winnipeg with BBAC Manitoba. Without further ado, Jaden Kadag.
Hello, my name is Jaden Kadag, and I'm from Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada. I'm currently a first-year student at the U of M, and I'm pursuing a bachelor's degree in kinesiology with the hopes of one day becoming a physiotherapist. I'm also an active member of the BBAC Association in Manitoba. Today, I'll be explaining what BBAC is, providing a brief history, what we do, and then showcasing some cultural dances from our association. BBAC is a Filipino cultural association that promotes Indigenous Filipino culture here in Manitoba. BBAC is an acronym that stands for the 5 provinces that make up the Cordillera Administrative Region of the Philippines. Those provinces are Benguet, Ifugao, Bontoc, which is now called Mountain Province, Apayao, and Kalinga. The BBAC Association in Manitoba was formed on April 9th, 1994. We are a group of Igorot people who hail from the Cordillera region of the Philippines in northern Luzon. The vision and purpose of the association is to preserve and promote the culture and heritage of the Cordillera region in Manitoba for posterity. We also want to promote solidarity among our members and network with other BBAC organizations internationally. We also want to pursue activities of educational, cultural, social, recreational, and spiritual in nature for the benefit of members and the community at large. The Sakuting dance is performed by the Bontoc tribe from the Mountain Province. The Sakuting portrays a mock fight between 2 warriors using sticks. The pair dances with the rhythm of the clicking sticks and the gongs. talip dance, which is performed by the Isnag tribe, comes from the province of Apayao. This dance is performed during special occasions such as weddings, the celebration of achievement, and courtship. Thank you for watching this short presentation about the BBAC Association of Manitoba. If you want to learn more about our unique association and our Igorot culture, you can follow us on Instagram at BBACYouthMB. Matagod-tagod tako amin. Thank you.
Let's give it up for Jaden. We stand and support people who continue to preserve their Indigenous roots. It's amazing to see his growth as a young youth leader within the community. That was also a very educational video. Thank you so much, Jaden. Now we have Mel.
Jazz and Joy are two musicians from Toronto, Ontario. In 2021, they were students in the Independent Music Production Program at Seneca College. They soon became best friends and support each other as musicians and as people. Jazz is a multi-instrumentalist, folk pop, and singer-songwriter. From the sultry tones of the strings to the funky bops on the bass, Jazz creates harmonious combinations and incorporates them into her creations. Joy is a singer-songwriter and producer experimenting with a wide variety of sounds and genres. Mixing together layers of instruments and vocals, Joy aims to paint soundscapes in her music that represent a vast range of human emotions. Together, they will be performing one of Joy's originals called For You, which will be released later this year. From the beautiful Christie Pitts Park in Toronto, Ontario, please welcome Joy and Jazz.
I'm Jazz Wade, and this is Joy. We're gonna play Joy's original. It's called For You. I hope it doesn't fall. Okay. I hope I fall. Sorry.
I can't remember the last time I made a choice for myself. I can't remember the last time I felt true happiness. I thought it was it when I did everything for I
Aren't they the cutest duo? Also the part where Jazz was like, "I hope I fall for you." That was so cute. Well, that was Joy and Jazz, and stay tuned to future songs that they will be releasing. Okay, Rome, take it away.
Maria Taquero is a 26-year-old multi-hyphenate from Scarborough, Ontario. Her journey has blessed her with many eras as she has always followed her passions, bringing her to the forefront of her self-development and self-exploration. Maria writes, she is a foodie at heart, she is her own cosmetologist, she lifts, and she practices Muay Thai.
Hey everyone, my name is Maria, and it is such an honor to be here with y'all today. A few months ago, I was listening to a Black woman-led Torontonian podcast called Unapologetic AF, Season 1, Episode 6, shameless plug, and it moved me so much that I had to share it with my younger cousins as an ate. If there's one thing that I can emphasize from my thesis to them, it is to keep yourself on lock. Now, what I mean by that is that you have to love, nurture, listen to, and acknowledge all parts of yourself. I know, it may sound so cliche, but once you have yourself on lock, absolutely nobody can take that away from you. Once you know yourself best, from your high points to your shadows, nobody can tell you anything about yourself. Accepting yourself for who you were, who you are, and who you are becoming emancipates you from whatever expectations that others may have of you. The piece that I wrote drew from my experiences with the expectations of being raised in an environment where your physical appearance was always the focal point. I never internalized how it deeply and negatively impacted my self-worth, self-esteem, and self-validation until recently. Y'all, when I tell you I was going through it from January to March of this year, trying to figure out yet again who the hell I am, what the hell I stand for, and what I actually and truly wanted for myself. Trying to unlearn all of the external voices that were guiding me in their direction so that I can finally and wholeheartedly repave and follow my own path. Trying to relearn my voice and listen to her. Trying to reclaim everything that I was shamed for. I wrote this as the Maria that the child Maria, the teen Maria, and the young adult Maria needed. I wrote this piece as one big hug to the young woman, to the girl that was shamed for being who the F she wanted to be and who she really is. A strong, outspoken, powerful Filipino woman. 13-year-old me would be stunned to see the 26-year-old me, and she would be so damn proud. So, alas, this piece is called Thick. The weight of my skin means nothing when you have never been calloused, scratched, bruised, or scarred. It means nothing when the texture of my skin feels like a battlefield, the mountains I've climbed, the pavement I've fallen on time after time again. It feels like undying conviction. The perpetual echoes of voices that drowned out my own, reassuring me that to be enough is to be smaller than who I was, weaker than who I am, lesser than who I am meant to be, a shrunken version of myself that only fit their skewed periphery, one I hold no blame for as they were never accustomed to seeing the bigger picture. And so, my frame continues to grow, shattering boundaries, claiming the spaces I always deserved to be in. I no longer stretch myself too thin. I learn to nurture and revitalize the cracks in my skin because now I am smoother than what meets the eye. What was once a battlefield bears the remains of the words that used to puncture me. Here lies the ashes of the boxes I forced myself to squeeze into. The weight of my skin means everything when I've been living to endure the weight of your gaze. I've destroyed every remnant of what it meant to live within the confines of those standards because they mean absolutely nothing to me now. When I've built myself out of survival, when I am built to endure, when I am built to conquer, when I am built to live, and when I am built to bear the magnitude of my own skin. Thank you. I got bare Instagrams, but y'all can follow my main one. It is _MAR1A. That is _MAR1A. And all of my other Instas are all plugged on my main one. Thank you again.
I started snapping and my mic was off, but I'm going to snap. Snaps for Maria. Snaps for Maria. Thank you so much. I personally resonated with your words and your experience, and I know that there's so many others who feel the same. Nonetheless, her love of creativity has and always will transpire through everything she sets her mind to. And you heard her. Be sure to follow all her socials as well.
Next up, we have Kiana Aguila Labra. Kiana Aguila Labra, they, them, she, her pronouns, is a Cebuana, Tagalog, Filipinx poet and writer in diaspora residing on stolen Ohlone, Tamian land. She works to provide a safe literary space for underserved and underrepresented communities as a co-editor-in-chief of literary magazine Marias at Sampaguitas and the co-founder of the BIPOC LGBTQIA-focused publishing press, Sampaguita Press. Outside of Mas and Sam Press, she is the interview lead of the Walang Hiya Project, an arts collective centering Filipinx, Filipina, and Filipinos of marginalized genders and LGBTQ+. She is also the assistant director of the Santa Clara Youth Poet Laureate Program, alongside director Janice Lobo Sapigao, and served as one of the honorary Santa Clara County Poets Laureate of October 2021 with Lorenz Mazon Dumoc. She's the author of the chapbooks No Saints, Lazy Adventure Publishing, Mohilak, Famidan Co. and Publishing, and Kanunay. Everyone, please give a warm welcome to Kiana Labra.
Kumusta tanan? Kumusta po kayo? I'm Kiana Aguila Labra, a poet, writer, and founder of Sampaguita Press and Marias at Sampaguita's literary magazine. Just wanted to send my well wishes and thanks to Pinoys on Parliament. So excited to know and learn from this group and organization. Excited to see where you guys go, and I'm honored to be here, wishing you luck alongside you. So, ingat po kayo. Amping kanunay.
This 22-year-old Vina de Mayuga is a fourth-year classical voice student at the Canadian Mennonite University, working towards a Bachelor of Music degree. Vina has taken voice lessons since the age of 6, learning a variety of different genres, including musical theater, classical, pop, R&B, jazz, and more. Outside of school, Vina often performs at local Manitoban events, sometimes as Disney princesses Jasmine and Moana, and has also performed at events in Vancouver, Hollywood, and Chile.
Hi everyone, I'm Vina Demiuga, a singer based in Winnipeg, Manitoba, and I'm so excited to be part of this year's Pinoys on Parliament Virtual Talent Showcase. Today I'll be singing Put Your Records On by Corinne Bailey Ray, and this song is about gaining self-respect and confidence while learning to love and appreciate your true self.
Three little birds
by the roadside. Don't you let those other boys fool ya. Gotta love that afro hairdo. Maybe sometimes we feel afraid, but it's alright. The more things stay the same, the more they seem to change. Don't you think it's strange? Girl, put your records on. Tell me your favorite song. You go ahead, let your hair down. Sapphire and faded jeans. I hope you get your dreams. Just go ahead, let your hair down. You're gonna find yourself some way, somehow. Just more than I could take. Pity for pity's sake. Some nights kept me awake. I thought that I was stronger. When you gotta realize that you don't even have to try any longer. Do what you want to, girl. Put your records on. Tell me your favorite song. You go ahead, but you sapphire and faded jeans. I hope you get your dreams. Just go ahead, let your head down. Girl, put your records on. You go ahead, let your head down. Sapphire and faded jeans. I hope you get your dreams. Just go ahead, let your head down. You're gonna find yourself somewhere, somehow.
Wow. That was, she said, self-respect and confidence. I see you. We all see you. Let's give it up for Vina because she is just amazing with those vocals and range. Just some more about Vina. She is currently looking to pursue an additional degree in music therapy and continues to use music to help heal and inspire others while creating a greater space and awareness for BIPOC musicians within the field. Aw, so wholesome. Okay, go ahead, Simon.
I'm so excited to introduce our next performer to you because we go way back. They're a Filipino-Canadian artist of multiple genres and multiple feelings. She's all about the feels, and she's written lyrically driven songs across the genres: R&B, pop, with a little bit of hip-hop and alternative influences mixed in there. Otter performed music and poetry in the prairies where they were born and raised. With a background in community outreach and youth mentorship, Otter believes in leadership through the arts, and she definitely encourages it too. She co-founded a music collective in 2019 known as Zero Future Club and now lives in Vancouver, British Columbia, and helps produce the Filipino Fridays podcast. Let us all welcome Adrev!
Hi, my name is Otter, Audder. I'm coming to you today from so-called Vancouver in British Columbia, and very excited to share with everybody some unreleased songs, and I hope that they encourage all of you delegates, you amazing Filipinx people, to understand how special it is that you're coming together as a community and what that could mean for communities today and in the future. And I hope that what I share with you today encourages you to express yourselves fearlessly in the spaces in between of who you are and where you are, and and that you could do so without any fear of rejection or insecurity, and knowing that your vulnerability is empowering for yourself and for others as well. So thank you so much, and I hope you enjoy.
It's just whatever we've been, we'll be, que sera, sera. It's just whatever we've been, we'll be, que sera, sera. It's just whatever we've been, we'll be, que sera, sera. It's just whatever we've been, we'll be, que sera, sera. In case you wanna know, I try to keep the house relatively heavenly, script till it's done. Hell nah, relatives can't see me for now. Might change cause I'm trying to keep up with the changes that I know how to. I'm aware I've been a stranger to all the shit that I've been through, all the shit that I've been through, all the shit that just echoing a well-known tune, but no meaning to like da-dee-da. She too pretty to be the duck, little and then getting stuck. She begging before the swan song, no funeral chimes to say it all wrong. When you get me at the wedding singing we belong together, oh, you think you get her. Got me Little Mermaid sing along. 4 years old, you shout, you proud. I go loud on that part of your world. I go mute on the kiss the girl. Hey fam, what did you miss? I'm a star with my own wish. My high C scales will sink me, climb me. Wisdom pearls might choke a Grammy. It's just whatever we've been, we'll be, que sera, sera. It's just whatever we've been, we'll be, que sera, sera. It's just whatever we've been, we'll be, que sera, sera. It's just whatever we've been, we'll be, que sera, sera.
Okay, I'm back. You can finally see my face. I just figured that I just didn't have my camera on. But it's okay. I'm back. Back to the performance of Otter. Is it just me, or were there plants also making an appearance as well? Be sure to listen to Otter's first solo release, Violet Tape EP, on all streaming platforms. With more music set to release this year, Otter aims to grow herself and the community of artists around her. Here to introduce their girl crush idol, our next guest greeter, we have Jazeth.
It is with my pleasure to introduce Olivia Ho. Olivia, which is a women-led initiative centered around one main purpose: growth. Whether it's adding a specially curated basketball planter to help your space flourish, or giving back to the community, their goal is to help empower the growth of everything and everyone around us. In collaboration with community partners, they host workshops for young women, planting the seeds for the next generation of youth. A portion of the proceeds from each planter purchase goes towards youth programming across Canada. Once again, let's welcome Olivia Ho.
Hey, it's Olivia, the owner of The Give and Grow. Just wanted to give a quick shout out to Pinoys on Parliament for paving the way for the next generation of Filipino leaders. My word of advice would be unapologetic about who you are and what you represent, and don't be afraid to share your voice.
I'm back again. Okay, it's time for our first giveaway, $25 e-gift card to your local business, whichever you want. As I've said before, I ask the question and you type in the chat. It's all about speed and also trying to guess correctly. the question for today is, who were the 2 TikTokers we collaborated with on our TikTok account? If you didn't know, we have a TikTok account at Pinoys on Parl. We've been doing some little dances here and there. I can't really say anything, but type away, type away. And also, this showcase is sponsored by, you guessed it, CRF. Thank you so much. And once again, send in those applications for the upcoming POP elections. Oh, I see the winning comment. Winning comment. Okay. So, in order to find out the winner for this e-gift card, please wait to the end of the showcase to find out if you won. Now, back to the showcase with CJ.
Next up, we have an exciting trailer from Cuento Comics, and I'll leave it up to them to introduce themselves.
Mabuhay, Pinoys! My name is Cecilia Lim, and I'm the creator of Cuento Comics. With me on this screen is part of my all-woman, all-Asian team, Caitlin Fahilan, Jennifer Zhang, Meriden Angeles, and Waverly Lim. We were so very excited to hear about your organization and all the great things that you do. By attending leadership conferences such as POP, you are truly investing in yourself and giving yourself the chance to discover your talents and strengths, as well as develop long-lasting connections. Speaking of connections, the theme of this year's POP is Pagitan, the space in between. As a Filipino American, the space I lived in connected not just my Filipino heritage and my American upbringing, but also connected the expectations of my family and my desire to leave a legacy that I can be proud of. For a very long time, that space in between was large. It was uncomfortable, frustrating, and often confusing. But I found that if I just expanded the boundaries of my family expectations and my own desires, I could find where the two overlapped. And so the space in between wasn't uncomfortable anymore. And in fact, it was liberating and fun. So to each of you, I say, take the journey to find your space, find where those boundaries are so that you may make a space of your own that will not only make you happy, but successful. Salamat.
Embodying syncopation, Shadel Chavez, commonly known as Shadel, is an interluding human form releasing energy through visual, sonic, and lyrical offerings, expressing observations of the inner and external world through sonic scribbles or poems and songs. She performed at the 2019 TEDx UTSC conference, the Manifesto Festival, where she was headlined by Ari Lennox, and virtually with Rise Edutainment, reaching intelligent souls everywhere in 2020 and 2021. Shadel hopes her pieces console, bring healing, and make viewers or listeners feel understood.
Hi, I'm the one called Shadel, and I bring visual, sonic, and lyrical offerings. I think about being tomorrow's ancestor, and I'm so honored to be a part of Pinoys on Parliament 2022. So thank you for having me. To the delegates, thank you so much for showing up for yourself and for your community by being a part of events like this, where really important conversations are had and new perspectives and information is shared and learned. I think it's really important. This year's theme is Pagitan, or the space in between, and as a second generation Filipino-Canadian, I resonate with that a lot. I think it's really important for all of us to share our stories so that we can realize that we're not alone. And in the piece that follows, I talk about the ways that our ancestors have left us gifts of guidance in songs and rituals. Today, that is something that we can think about on our journeys, what we shall put forward for people that come after us to make existing a little bit easier.
To persist is how we pray, to resist is how we stay. Open fists as we reclaim, acknowledging the stains beneath the pavement. To persist is how we pray, to resist is how we stay. Open fists as we reclaim, acknowledging the stains beneath the pavement. Gusto ko lumipad. Sabi ng tatay ko, mga sapatos hindi dapat makaladkad sa daan. Pero paano ko pinabala ko para sa loob, parang ako sa tugtog. Nung nalasing sa pangalan ng asin, tinutunaw ang ginaw ng yelo ng mundo. Ang kalsada, parang sa kanda, naiilawan, mga susi sa kanta. Walang maiiwanan, nasisilaw sa katotohanan. Papa told me not to drag my feet, so I aspired to defy gravity. I'd up and thank the trees for holding it down for us, the new seeds. I echo what the wind told me, as an ode would pass it forward from they who preceded. Ancestors greet us and lead us, lovingly armed, embraced and ready to charm the keepers at the gates today. Keepers at the gate today. In sonic scribbles, rituals and melodies, they left the side door keys, maps and tools of utility. In sonic scribbles, rituals and melodies, we leave the side door keys, maps and tools of utility. To persist is how we pray, to resist is how we stay. Open fists as we reclaim, acknowledging the stains beneath the pavement. To persist is how we pray, to resist is how roots stay. Open fists as we reclaim, acknowledging the stains beneath the pavement, beneath the pavement.
Wow. Is it just me, or was Shadell giving ethereal and fairy vibes with her soothing voice? Like, are you kidding me? She should have like an ASMR channel or something, just with her talking or anything. I love it. Shadell offers her music and art to invite listeners to reconnect with empathy and compassion for inner and self-child and others' humanity, resulting in love spilling onto others and the land.
So for our next greeter, you may recognize his podcast, Recovering Filipino from CBC Manitoba, featured on CBC Radio 1, in which he reconnects to his Filipino heritage through a journey of self-discovery. Jim Agapito is a Filipino writer, producer, filmmaker from Winnipeg, Manitoba.
Hey guys, it's Jim Agapito from Recovering Filipino. Just want to say I'm glad you're at Parliament representing. It'll be really good to see the change that you make as future, leaders of our country. So keep doing the good work and have a really great time.
Our guest local artist from Alberta is none other than Ronald Morera. As far as Ron can remember, he picked up his first microphone at the age of 4 at his neighbor's house during a karaoke party. Ron's love for music began then. At 11, Ron started singing for school events and local singing competitions back in the Philippines. They were heavily influenced by musicians from their mother's CD collection of Celine Dion, Mariah Carey, and Whitney Houston. Ron carried this influence through his vocals, and in 2020, Ron pursued his musical dreams by networking with local musicians and seeking guidance from them. They then started learning how to produce music from a local Edmonton Music Academy, realizing the need for representation for queer POCs in Alberta.
Hi everyone, my name is Ron and I am a career musician from Edmonton, Alberta. I just want to say thank you to Pinoys in Parliament for giving me a chance to perform and showcase my talent. And I can't wait to see the other performers perform. I think that what we do as creatives are really important, especially here in Canada, because we get to show the world, show Canadians that we Filipinos are very talented and we have a lot to offer, and it helps us unite through art. And it's one thing that's really special right now with the division that's happening all over the world. I think that moments like these where we can commune and get together through art is very important. I want to say thank you to the people who listen to my music, and if you do like the songs that I played for you today, they're out on all streaming platforms. I can't wait for you to listen to them. But yeah, I just want to say thank you to all the people who listen to me and who's been supporting me through TikTok, Instagram, and pretty much everywhere. Without you, I would not be doing this, because it feels really good to know that people listen to my art and what I have to say through my music. And I think it's very important because there is not a lot of pop artists who are Filipino that are also gay, and so being able to represent people like me who are also gay and Filipino is very important through music. And so I can't wait to see you, and I hope you enjoy the performance of the other performers, and I wish you all good luck. Bye. Maraming salamat. This last song that I'll be playing on my set is called One Step, which my friend wrote for me. Yeah, it's just about having hope, and yeah. I think I found a way out. It's been some days now. So what you waiting for? Tell me, what are you waiting for? I think we'll be okay now. We don't have to stay down.
Amazing. Wow, 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 wow. I love Ron's music so much. Fun fact, I actually discovered them through TikTok with this very song. And to continue, Ron was inspired to make music for people like them. Ron's music is a testimony to their experiences of racism, homophobia, and fat phobia, disguised in metaphors and stories about love. Ron's goal is to be the first queer Filipino pop star and to inspire other immigrants, queers, POCs like them. Also, be sure to always refresh the stream in case, the connection bugs. But anyways, I hope you all are doing well so far. I hope you've enjoyed the performances and let me know down in the comments below. Okay, next we have the beautiful Avery. Avery is next.
Next, we have another one of our delegate performers, Hannah Jen, a second-year university business student who has been living here in St. John, New Brunswick, Canada for 5 years now. Her interests include singing, playing the ukulele, writing poems and songs, taking photos, and so much more.
Hello everyone! I hope you're enjoying POP or Pop. I am Hannah Jen Otilia and I will be performing a song which is actually a combination of two songs, Taranta by Moonstar 88 and Your Song, which is originally by Parokyan Edgar. Yeah, hope you enjoy!
a Filipino with a ukulele, not playing Lemonade or any Jeremy Passion song. Don't know her. But here we have Hannah with her medley. I just love her. Backstory, I was just going through my Instagram stories, and since we both follow each other since last year's POP, shout out to POP for giving connections, I was able to see her song covers. She is definitely contributing to New Brunswick representation right now.
Known for his soft baritone yet powerful vocals, our next performer is an indie artist from Winnipeg, Manitoba. Since releasing his first single, Waiting, Stripped, he has produced and released 14 singles, 2 EPs, and a full-length album. He's also performed at multiple venues in Winnipeg, such as the Goodwill Social Club, the Royal Albert Arms Hotel, and Zoo Lights at Assiniboine Park and Zoo. His single Glass was played on CBC Radio, and his jazz-inspired EP Encounters is featured on The Uniter and The Manitoban. Introducing to you all, Rain Tabaquinto.
Hey guys, my name is Rain, and I'm a jazz pop singer-songwriter here in Winnipeg, Manitoba, and I'm also a full-time communications specialist in marketing and social media. Aside from that, I do music, of course, and photography and filmmaking. So I want to thank you, Pinoy on Parliament, for inviting me to perform for you guys. I'm very excited. This song means so much to me because this is the very first song that I tackled on as a big project for 2022, just because I self-produce all my songs, but this one was a challenge considering I recorded 30 individual recordings of violin for this one to create an orchestra, and I really wanted to incorporate some sort of OPM K-drama vibes to it, so I really hope you. I looked at you from the start and fell in love with your eyes so bright. Memories come racing back to my mind when I first said I love you. Starlights and shooting stars above our heads when we shared a tent. Pictures of youth and eternal bond have aged in a solemnly way. I want you to know I never let go or betray your heart. Here comes the sun, it was
Can we just take a moment? Take a moment of how good that was. I am still in awe of how he did 30 violin recordings, and it definitely paid off. It was for sure giving K-drama vibes, and I felt clicked too. Also, later in 2022, Rain will release his second full-length album, Dear Love, A Letter by Rain, featuring his latest singles, Streets of Mine and Trusted Your Heart. Next is Glenn. Now it's her turn.
Next up we have is Pantayo, an all-women kulintang ensemble from Toronto. They combine percussive metallophones and drums from kulintang traditions of Southern Philippines with the electronic and synth-based grooves. They also offer music and cultural workshops to teach kulintang for those of you interested. Pantayo explores the possibility of kulintang through their experiences as queer diasporic Filipinas. Everyone, please welcome Pantayo.
1, 2, 3.
Hi, we're Pantayo. We're an all-women queer band based in Toronto, and we play kulintang songs from Mindanao, combined with pop music. We're so excited to be part of Pinoys on Parliament this year, and we'd like to say thank you to the organizers for putting this event together. This year's theme is Pagitan, or the state of being in between. As Filipino-Canadians, we are living in the intersection of having roots in one place and building a foundation in another place.
One way that we do this is by combining sounds from pop music that we grew up with and the continued learnings that we have from playing kulintang. We hope that with our music, you're able to find ways to explore multiple aspects of your identity. We're delighted to share a live performance of our song Taranta. It is a song that celebrates our connection with each other and how we can all overcome oppressions like patriarchy, colonialism, white supremacy, capitalism, and other old systems that need to be dismantled. We hope you enjoy.
No, we know world stars, we are world class. This is gonna come, but the system with the beat. More listen to the beat of our instrument, sound of our resistance. We won't be our enemy, and if you fuck up, here we go. Messes we are everyday, we're just not conforming to what's just these so-called altruists for resist your bullshit. Big tent hypocrites, we won't be your enemy, and if you fuck up, here we go.
Okay, that was Pantayo's performance of Taranta for Uniandes. Video credits to Small World Music, Global Toronto, Universidad de los Andes, and the Canadian Embassy in Bogota. I just love how they put a modern twist on very traditional instruments and music and keeping the culture alive. Because I have not heard any of those kinds of sounds until this moment. Have you? Let me know in the comments down below and make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. Our next guest greeter is 23 years old and based in Toronto, Canada. You might have seen one of his daily dose of serotonin videos on TikTok. If so, then you have great taste in music. He also sings. He opened for Sarah Geronimo's concert in 2020, as well as Isa Segura. He also performed at weddings and venues. Let's all welcome Justin Gallego.
Hi, Pinoys on Parliament. My name is Justin Gallego. To everyone that's watching, I hope you're enjoying the showcase so far. Everyone here is freaking talented and amazing. I am unfortunately still recovering from a cold, so I don't have a song for y'all right now, but that doesn't mean that you won't be hearing from me anytime this year, so make sure to be on the lookout for that. And also follow me on TikTok at SpaghettiTaco13 if you want to keep up my life here in Toronto. That's it. Hope you guys have a good day and enjoy the rest of the show.
Okay, I'm back, and it's time for our second giveaway. $25 e-gift card to your local business of choice. Okay, the question is, guess how many delegates there are that signed up. Whoever is the closest wins the giveaway. And once again, this showcase is sponsored by CRF. And don't forget to also send in those applications for the upcoming elections for POP 2023. Okay, I see some numbers: 300, 193, 256, 325, 200. Okay, I can't keep up with the numbers, but they're there. Okay, I see them. I see those numbers. We'll just wait a bit. Wow, who could it be? Who's going to win the $25 gift card? Okay, I'll stop it right there. Whoever is the closest wins. Okay. I'm gonna introduce Ate Yan for our next performer.
Our next performer is an 18-year-old singer currently living in Winnipeg, Manitoba. She was born in Zamboanga del Sur and raised in Nueva Ecija, Philippines before she and her family immigrated to Canada. From a young age, she would join competitions and talent shows to showcase her love for singing. Most of the time, she sings at home and at her church as a choir member, and occasionally at special events as well. Let's give it up for Eunice Fabricante. Yay!
Hi everyone, my name's Eunice and I'm 18 years old, currently living in Winnipeg, Manitoba. I feel very honored to perform to you at this year's Pinoys on Parliament. I'll be singing Isang Lahi by Regine Velasquez. And fun fact, I actually used to sing this back when I was younger and still living in the Philippines. I used to sing this for competitions, so this has a very sentimental meaning to me. So I hope you enjoy this and sing along as well. So that's that. I hope you liked that. I hope you enjoyed it, and thank you again for having me, or for letting me perform at this year's Pinoys in Parliament, and thank you once again.
I don't know how to process that, because that was a lot. The key change, the lighting, like the lighting was like both blue and pink, like the ambiance. She was glowing, and she's so pretty too. Like, wow. Miss Regine Velasquez, who, that was my good friend Eunice, Asia's next songbird, if I do say so myself. Wow. Next, for our greeters, you may recognize them as a couple on TikTok, with his famous line of "Buckle up your shit" and his girlfriend testing out his Tagalog, introducing Tito Ray and Tito Ray's jowa.
Hey everyone, my name is Luisa Aquino, and I'm a Filipino-Canadian mental health advocate.
And I'm TikTok's favorite Tito, Tito Ray. We just want to say we hope you're having a great time at Pinoys on Parliament, and that you're enjoying the speakers and events that are happening so far.
With this year's theme being Pagitan, or in between, I hope that you're taking time to reflect and think about all the differences and all the things that happen in between being a Filipino and a Canadian, especially being an immigrant or the child of immigrant parents.
So yeah, we're gonna end it there, and stay smiling, stay positive, and have a great day.
This Filipino-Canadian cinematographer has garnered many awards in his first 2.5 years working in the film industry. He was named Best Young Filmmaker and was nominated by the Canadian Society of Cinematographers for his film 1000 Paper Cranes. So grab your Jollibee, because up next, presenting from Winnipeg, Manitoba, please welcome Nathan Flores.
Hi everyone, my name is Nathan Flores and I like to make art and film. So this is my first year being part of Pinoys on Parliament, and it's a very cool experience, and I'm honored to be even like reached out to even participate in such a cool event. I just wanted to say thank you to Pinoys on Parliament for reaching out to me first and foremost. I haven't really ever been part of like an event like this, and it's like I really enjoy it when people like to reach out, and it's an honor to be able to share like what I make with a lot of other very talented individuals, and it's just something that's like kind of new territory to me, but it's something that I've always kind of wanted to happen, where I get to share my work at a cool event, and here we are. So just before we get into like info about my film, I guess a bit about myself is, again, I like to make films and art, and I guess I started around the age of 14, where one of my close friends was filming a vlog, and he posted it on YouTube, and it was just like a travel vlog, and there was just a sequence in it where it was like the most cinematic like picture ever, and I was kind of blown away by it, and I was like, okay, someone my age can make something this dope, I have to give it a shot. And so I guess I did. And he's one of my close friends. His name is Paulo Siatno. Shout out to Paulo. And it kind of snowballed from there. I really loved watching YouTubers like Sam Coulter, Tim Kellner, and all of these big Casey Neistat dudes. I went to Sisler High School and I took a bunch of like film courses and like art courses there. And I started to learn a lot more about outside of film, like storytelling, color theory, and all these cool things. And it kind of like accumulated to like kind of like what I understood as an individual, and just like storytelling as a whole. And throughout high school, I would always like show like these little edits I'd make to my teacher, Mr. DL, and I would like kind of go off on a few projects. I'd make like a whole short film with lightsabers in it, and it was like stressful, but it was part of the journey. And then going onward, I guess I really pursued film as a passion, and I'd always make memories, like little movies that I post on Instagram for people to watch, and it'd be like with me and my friends. And sometimes I'm actually fortunate to be working in film at points, but I still do it as a passion, and I still really want to just make cool projects that are all over the place, from short film narratives to maybe exhibition work or whatever. Okay, enough about me. Let's talk about what I will be showcasing today at Pinoys on Parliament. This is a short film that is debuting for the first time, and I worked on it with a couple of my friends back last summer. It was a very last minute short film because we were fortunate enough to receive like a little funding to create a little short film for someone else's future film for some tax credit. However that works, I got no idea. Just gonna give a quick shout out because there's a couple people that I should list. So I just want to give a shout out to Christian, the star of the film, They are very talented and they killed it in their performance, just as they always do in everything that we work with together. A big shout out to Aries, who helped me write it super last minute. Big shout out to Mia, who helped a lot with accounting and kind of like budgeting and costume design especially, and especially Paulo as well, who was willing to help a bit in that hand as well. Big shout out to my friend Josh Pagtulunan. He helped out with sound design and kind of like mixing a bit at some points in the film. And a big shout out to my Lolo, who was also in the film, and he does the voiceover. And lastly, shout out to Delilah El Atwi. She's a composer, not from here. She's from Santa Ana, California, and her final song was used. She composed it, not for the film, but she allowed me to use her final song, Memory Lane, at the final act of the film, and it kind of completed it. So just a shout out to those guys. And also shout out to Manitoba Film and Music, Ritvik and Carrie Davies for just allowing us to have the budgeting for the film in the first place. All right, a bit about the film. So it was super last minute. We shot it in about a day and edited a version of it in like a week, and then we sent it out. And the version you're seeing right now though is like a repolished edit, so we've had time to kind of touch it up a bit. But essentially what the film is about is like the struggle of one individual and their home, and how they're able to cope with it. And their way of escapism in a way is running, and that's tied to the memories that they used to run with their Lolo. See, I am not the best with synopsises, but I think you'll kind of get the gist of it when you see the film. I think it really helps encapsulate just being there and just honoring kind of like memories and just holding memories tight to us, and that relationship between the two, the dynamic between my Lolo and Christian, and just how they were able to get through an abusive household through an outlet like running, and through the memories that they've shared with someone that they loved. I'm not gonna go onward too much, but all I gotta say is that I hope you enjoy. I hope that you have some tissues, maybe a box of tissues, because it may hit close to home, but I hope that it leaves a positive impact on you. And shout out again to everyone that made it possible. So thank you, and I hope you enjoy.
Why is it so difficult? Just because you don't like it. Well, I'm sure Frank and Casey and all the other guys had a reason or something you didn't like, do they? Or didn't they?
Hi, anak. Sorry we couldn't run today. I had to stay at the hospital tonight. We can run tomorrow, okay? I love you. Anak, did you eat today? I cooked adobo for you before I left yesterday. Make sure you eat, okay? How is school, anak? Are you studying hard? Become a doctor and take care of me right now. Just kidding. Are you still running, anak? Lolo misses running with you. I'll be home soon, so you aren't alone. Okay? Is everything okay at home? I know your mama and papa are makulit. Just be strong. If you are sad or angry, just run. When will you visit me, anak? The pagkain here is not good. Walang rice. Sorry, anak. I have to stay here a little longer. I promise Lolo will be okay and we can run together again. It is so quiet and lonely here, but they treat me very well. I am sorry, anak. Lolo tried his best. You keep running, okay? Lolo will still always be there with you. Mahal na mahal kita. If only you knew how special you are, Clem, maybe then you would hurt less.
What did I tell you all in the beginning? To get your tissues ready. Wow. 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 If you couldn't tell from his short film, Lolo always said to keep running. Nathan expresses himself through art and is passionate about curating stories that not only leave a powerful message to its viewers, but also serves as a reflection in which they can find a piece of themselves in his work as well. The end credits was definitely needed for sure to calm all of us down, but I don't even know if it was like just me or was like the background music just making all the emotions, like making me feel more emotional. But wow, just speechless. I just have no words for how good that movie was, and it's definitely an honor just to showcase like a growing filmmaker like Nathan. Definitely talented for sure. I just don't have words for how good it is. Like the color, the editing, the script, the fact that it was actually his Lolo who was speaking. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Let's all congratulate Nathan on his film that he willingly allowed us to put out for this showcase. Okay. And for our last performer, we have Rome to introduce them.
Our last performer is 23 years old, living in Tacloban City, Philippines. He is in his 4th year of mechanical engineering and is making TikToks as a hobby and side hustle. This is Christian Kesniel.
Hi, I am Kishnel, and I'm a TikToker. I make TikTok videos, and I'm based here in the Philippines. Thanks for the Pinoys on Parliament Committee for having me, and I hope you can understand Filipino, since I made the dance to a Filipino song by Parokya and Edgar, and I hope you enjoy.
Well, it still amazes me, but also confuses me as to how he edits his dance videos so well. You can follow him on TikTok at Christian Kesniel, which he has gained over 2.6 million followers. Shout out to Caitlin, my friend Caitlin, for getting her cousin to perform for you all today. And everyone, you might want to get your phones and record our final guest greeter. If you recognize the song, She Was Mine, you guessed it. Up next is one of the OG Filipino YouTube singers, soon to be husband of Alyssa Navarro, co-host of the podcast Sweet or Savory, and co-founder of Kuya Ate, AJ Raphael.
Hello, Pinoys on Parliament delegates. It's me, AJ Raphael. I just wanted to send my love. I know y'all are on your at your conference right now, and I just wanted to continue to encourage y'all to inspire each other, continue to educate each other through your workshops and panels and exploring identity, which is a journey that we all have in our own time. But it's really amazing that you can all gather together and explore that identity together. So I just also wanted to sing a little quick thing dedicated to you all. So much love to the initiative and also to all the delegates across Canada. 'Cause I've been thinking about you lately. Maybe you could save me from this crazy world we live in. And I know it could happen, 'cause you know that I've been feeling you. I know you want me to. I know you want me to. Whoa, whoa, oh, oh. Ba ba da, ba ba da, ba 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 da 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 da. Have a great conference, everyone, and peace out.
Well, there you have it. That was our showcase. I hope you all enjoyed, but before we end, we still have to announce the winners to the giveaways. And also, we have our last giveaway worth $30 to your local business of choice, which is in the form of a e-gift card. For those of you who don't know, joining us for the first time, every year, Pinoys on Parliament has a different theme. Just like how we have Pagitan for this year, the space in between. So, the first one to say the 3 previous themes of POP wins. Okay, let's go. Let's get those comments rolling in. Wow, but really, AJ Raphael? We really got AJ Raphael in the house. Okay. But wow. He's definitely one of my faves, along with Albert Posis. And also, yeah, Jesse Barrera, when he was like singing She Was Mine with AJ Raphael, just put out a new song. With Jeff Burnett, Albert Posis, and Provident. Rest assured, I've been playing that on... Oh! Do we have a winner? I think we do. Okay, so I will now be announcing the winners to the two $25 gift cards to their local business of choice. The winners are Nori Kasona and Kim Bao Spice. And for our $30 gift card, we have Alexis Masibag. Yay! Be sure to email us with your mailing information, address and all that to pinoysonparliament@gmail.com. Okay, moving on to our 5 gift packages. Shout out to my friend Kayla for making the little collage for the talent showcase where all the little gift packages were. The winner to Anti-Supply is, drumroll please, Vina Di Mayuga. You have won 1 Gina drink, 1 chippy chili cheese flavor, 1 sweet corn, 1 clover chips, 1 V-cut potato chips, and finally 1 Phantom Pains book by Therese Intacion. Thank you so much to Ate RV Mendoza from Auntie Supply for donating so many of these great snacks. And for the Estige Leon, the winner is Eunice. She was Miss Regine Velasquez for the night. Okay, you have won 1 blue Yossi pullover, 1 gray pullover, and their signature socks. Shout out to Derek DeLeon for donating your beautiful work. I am personally a fan of the clothes he makes. Be sure to follow him on Instagram at Estige Leon, and also Auntie Supply. Amazing work that he puts out. And moving on to the winner of Silk Collections. Okay, who could it be? Is Victoria Marina. Okay, that's my bestie. You have won 4 silk scrunchies and 1 hair claw clip. Thank you to Ate Kat for donating these beautiful hair pieces. Okay, next, the winner for the Boba Co. with 3 boba soaps is earth to joy. Joy as in from the cutest duo, Joy and Jazz. Congratulations and thank you to Mel, who is on the social cultural committee with me, for donating your boba soaps. We love Mel. We stand Mel. We love Mr. Jollibee. Okay, and for our last winner for Abstract Studios with a $25 e-gift card. Oh, no. Oh, yeah. $25 e-gift card is... So sorry about that. Caitlin Mistito Dow. Yay, congrats. You can check out our Instagram stories for the wheel reveals. Promise you, we were honest. We were honest with the giveaways. Okay, so that's all we have for this evening, or wherever you are, afternoon or morning, nighttime. But I would like to thank you all for watching the live stream, for the performers and everyone who has been part of making this year's POP possible, especially all of the delegates out here. Thank you for putting up with me. I was going through like the live stream, the practices, everything was fine. And then all the technical difficulties started arising today on the actual showcase, but that's fine. I hope you all enjoyed. It was definitely fun. Maybe I'll start streaming. Probably not. Also, yeah, thank you to everyone who made this year's POP possible. That includes the board of directors of Kabanka, the founding members of POP, and most especially the exec team at the Yan, at the Georgia, at the Excella, at the Glen, at the Hirsch, at the Carla, Kuya Simon, Kuya CJ, and their committees. They made my experience worthwhile and were my kuyas and ates at every moment, helping me with my position. It's like my first time being part of this, I don't know, just being part of like a Filipino group, and literally something that's national. That's just so crazy. But yeah, I would like to thank our sponsor once again, CRF, the Canadian Race Relations Foundation, for sponsoring this showcase. And don't forget that the upcoming elections for exec positions, if you want to be a director for Pinoys on Parliament, is open. So please go check it out if you are interested in planning and coordinating events, activities, and all that good stuff for next year's conference. Okay, that's all I have to say. Once again, thank you everyone. And it was a pleasure of being part of this year's POP. Bye. Aw, just reading everyone's comments. Thank you, everyone.